Hey, what's up? And welcome back. Boy, have I missed you guys. Big Al back in your system, and I'm back with another list of AM and FM radio stations from across the country. And today we are tackling the second largest radio market in the United States, and that's the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And needless to say, I had to comb through a lot of information, so it took especially long to compile this list. But I decided to add stations from the Inland Empire, that's San Bernardino, Riverside, Ontario, those areas. And I've also, and of course, added the the stations from LA proper, as well as Pasadena, as well as Orange County. But there are some that I did not include on here because this video is going to be long as it is with what I've got here. Because most markets, I take about 6 or 7 pages of information. I have 9 pages here. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into this because this is going to be a long one, so strap in. Alright, starting off on the AM side of the dial. 570 high definition KLAC Los Angeles. This station is known as AM 570 LA Sports, home of Dodgers Radio and Los Angeles Sports. This is not only the Los Angeles affiliate of Fox Sports Radio, it's also the flagship station of the whole network. KLAC is also, as you could tell by the slogan, the flagship station of the Los Angeles Dodgers. It is also the flagship station of the Los Angeles Clippers, and they are an affiliate of the Los Angeles Chargers. This station is co-owned by iHeartMedia and the LA Dodgers, and is repeated on KYSR 98.7 HD2 Los Angeles. 590 is the first of the many stations from the Inland Empire we'll be discussing, and that's KTIE San Bernardino, AM 590 The Answer, which is a conservative talk station from Salem Media Group. 640 broadcasting in high definition is KFI Los Angeles. KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk. This is a news talk station with news updates from ABC News. This is the actual flagship station of record for the LA Chargers. As you may have heard, 570 also carries Chargers games, but KFI is the official flagship of the Los Angeles Chargers. They are owned by iHeartMedia as well and is repeated on KOST 105.3 HD2 in Los Angeles. 670 is KIRN Simi Valley Radio Iran. This is an ethnic Iranian station owned by Lotus Communications. And Lotus does have a pretty big footprint in the Los Angeles market, especially in the Inland Empire. 710 in high definition is KSPN Los Angeles, ESPN LA 710, Experience Sports. This is the Los Angeles affiliate of ESPN Radio. In fact, this is one of the 2 LA affiliates of ESPN Radio. They are the flagship station of the Los Angeles Lakers and the Los Angeles Rams. And they simulcast 60 Los Angeles Angels baseball games along with flagship station KLAA, which we'll be discussing here shortly. KSPN is owned by the Walt Disney Company. Or it's the Walt Disney Company owns ESPN. 740 high definition KBRT Costa Mesa. They're known as 740 K-Bright. This is a Christian radio station from Crawford Broadcasting. 790 is KABC Los Angeles. 790 KABC News, Talk, Evolved. This is a news talk station with hourly news updates from Westwood One and programming also supplied by Westwood One. KABC is also the flagship station of the USC Trojans radio network. So you'll hear USC Trojans football and USC Trojans men's basketball on KABC, which is owned by Cumulus Media. The aforementioned 830 is KLAA Orange, California, Angels Radio AM 830. So this is the second of the two ESPN radio affiliates in Los Angeles, and they also air some programming from CBS Sports Radio, since Los Angeles does not have a clear-cut CBS Sports Radio affiliate. KLAA, judging by the call sign, is also the radio flagship station of the Los Angeles Angels, who also owns the radio station. Their studios are actually located on the grounds of Angel Stadium in Anaheim. KLAA is also the flagship radio home of the UC Irvine Anteaters. Their men's basketball games air on this station. 870 is KRLA Glendale. AM 870, The Answer. Intelligent, conservative talk radio. This is a news and conservative talk station from the Salem Media Group. News updates and programming from the Salem Radio Network, as you may expect. 900 KALI AM West Covina, which airs Spanish Christian programming as well as Mandarin Chinese programming. They're one of many stations in the Los Angeles area currently owned by Multicultural Radio Broadcasting. 930 is KHJ AM Los Angeles. This is the LA home of Relevant Radio. They broadcast a Roman Catholic religious format from Immaculate Heart Media Incorporated. Now to Southern California folks who may remember the KHJ's call sign, it used to be on the independent television station in Los Angeles on Channel 9, which is now known as KCAL TV. They changed the call sign to the present KCAL TV, I think, in 1990, if I'm not mistaken. 980, also in high definition, is KFWB Los Angeles, La Mera Mera 980, which is a regional Mexican station owned by Lotus Communications. This station aired an all-news format from 1966 to 2009, and then transitioned into a news talk format, which they would keep for the next 5 years. Then they became a sports station. Then they became, I think, an Asian station before settling into their current regional Mexican format as La Mera Mera 980. 1020 is KTNQ Los Angeles. This is a Spanish news talk station from Univision and the Euphoria Audio Network. 1050 is another station from the Inland Empire, and that's KCAA Loma Linda, California. KCAA Radio, the stations that leave no listeners behind. Wikipedia has them listed as a full service station, so we don't know what type of format that is. They are owned by Broadcast Management Services, and they operate a pair of FM translator stations, both in the Inland Empire. They operate K272FQ Riverside on 102.3 and K293CF San Bernardino on 106.5. And that's the first of the 9 pages. 1070 High Definition KNX Los Angeles. KNX 1070 News Radio. All news all the time. Depend on us. There's another slogan they also use, and that's Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station. So as you can tell, KNX is an all-news radio station with news updates from CBS News, business news from Bloomberg Radio, and weather forecast from the Weather Channel. KNX is owned by Intercom Communications and repeats on KRTH 101.1 HD2, Los Angeles. 1110 KRDC Pasadena, Radio Disney Country, Los Angeles, 99.1 FM. Your music, your country. Of course, this is a country music station which is aimed at teens. With programming from, of course, Radio Disney Country. They are owned by the Walt Disney Company, the same people that own ESPN LA 710. This station is repeated on KFBG 100.7 HD2 in San Diego, and they also operate a translator station in the Inland Empire at 99.1 K256 CX, Beaumont, California. 1150 is KEIB Los Angeles. The Patriot, AM 1150, broadcasting true American values to Los Angeles. I'll write something down I forgot to earlier. Give me just a second here. Got it. Okay. KEIB is a talk radio format, a conservative-leaning talk radio format with news updates from Fox News Radio, programming from Premier Radio Networks, the Blaze Radio Network, and Mercury Radio Arts. This station is also the flagship home of the Los Angeles Kings. So all their games will be heard right here on 1150. KEIB, the Patriot, AM 1150 is owned by iHeartMedia. 1190 is KGB in Anaheim. Radio Korea. In fact, it's Korean Christian Radio. That's my mistake. Their branding is Korean Christian Radio, which is a Korean Christian station owned by the Korean Gospel Broadcasting Network. Man, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? 1230 KYPA Los Angeles, known simply as AM 1230 JBC. This broadcasts Korean programming from JBC Radio, and they're owned by Woolry Media Group LLC. All right, 1220 is the same station as 1330. So once we get to 1330, I'll tell you about both stations. We'll jump ahead to 1240. KEZY San Bernardino Radio Inspiration. Alimento para el alma or something. I don't know. I butchered it. Sorry about that. Me and my broken Spanish. This is a Spanish religious station which is owned by High Favorite Broadcasting LLC. Moving on, 1260 in high definition, KSUR Beverly Hills. This is LA Oldies K-Surf, which is an oldies radio format owned by Mount Wilson FM broadcasters. This station is repeated on sister station KKGO 105.1 HD2 in Los Angeles, and they also operate a translator station in Los Angeles at 98.3 K252 FO. 1280 KFRN Long Beach. This is the LA affiliate of Family Radio. Slogan for this station is Hear the Word. Normally their slogan is the sound of the new life, but they use Hear the Word as their slogan for this station. Anyway, there's a Christian radio format from Family Stations Incorporated. 1290 KKDD San Bernardino. 1290 News Talk. Inland Empire's news and talk station. That the entire branding is 1290 News Talk IE standing for Inland Empire. This is a news talk station with news updates from Fox News Radio, programming from Premier Radio Networks, Westwood One, and Fox Sports Radio. They're owned by iHeartMedia. And I looked at the ownership for iHeartMedia. They own 8 radio stations in Los Angeles and another 5 in the Inland Empire. So they have a really big footprint in Southern California, as they own 13 stations from Los Angeles to the Inland Empire. And as I said, 8 in LA proper. 1300 is KAZ in Pasadena. Their brand and slogan is Multicultural Broadcasting. This is a Chinese station owned by Multicultural Radio Broadcasting. Right. 1330 is KWKW Los Angeles. And then 1220, as I talked about earlier, is their simulcast partner, KTMZ Pomona. They're known as Tu Liga Radio, 1330 and 1220. They both air a Spanish sports format, and both are affiliated with Televisa Univision Deportes Network Radio, TUDN Radio. So they air TUDN programming to Los Angeles on KWKW and to San Bernardino and Riverside on KTMZ. Both stations are owned by Lotus Communications, and each station operates an FM translator. KWKW's translator station operates at 100.7 K264CQ Los Angeles, and then KTMZ's FM translator is 103.1 K276GF Pomona. 1350 is KPWK San Bernardino, Fox Sports Radio 1350 Riverside's sports station. So this is the Fox Sports Radio station for San Bernardino and Riverside. And they're also the Inland Empire affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers. A minor league baseball team there locally known as the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes And they also broadcast San Diego State Aztecs football. KPWK is owned by iHeartMedia. 1370 high definition is KWRM Corona. iCity Radio, that's lowercase I, uppercase C, ITI Radio. iCity Radio Los Angeles, the most popular Chinese American radio network. This is a Chinese news radio station owned by EDI Media Incorporated. 1390 is KCTX Long Beach, Radio Inspiración. And I won't try to read their slogan in Spanish either, even though I got it written down because I butchered it last time. Not making the same mistake twice. Okay, this is a Spanish religious station owned by High Favor Broadcasting, which is also heard on 1240 AM in San Bernardino, and they also own a station in San Diego with the same branding and format. 1410 is KCAL AM, Redlands, California. La Mexicana 1410. This is a regional Mexican station which is owned by Radio Laser. The official owner is Laser Licenses LLC. 1430 KMRB Pasadena, which is an Asian and Cantonese station for multicultural radio broadcasting. 1440 KFOO AM Riverside, La Preciosa 1440, Gamburas que te gusta. This is a Spanish adult station from iHeartMedia. 1460 KTYM Inglewood. Inglewood always up to no good. This is a Catholic Spanish station with programming from ESNE Radio. So that's like a Spanish Catholic radio network. They're owned by El Sembrador Ministries, or should I say El Sembrador Ministries. 1510 is KSPA Ontario, which previously had an Asian radio format, is currently silent at the present time. They are owned by Intelli LLC. 1540 KMPC Los Angeles. Now this is the station that's known as Radio Korea. They air Korean programming, which is owned by P&Y Broadcasting Corporation. And they air Dodger games in Korean. How cool is that? 1570 is actually now a defunct radio station, but it shows up on the list, and that's KPLO Riverside. Previously, it held a Christian radio format and was last owned by Impact Radio Incorporated. This station left the airwaves on August 3rd, 2018 because of low listenership in the Inland Empire. So because of low viewership, this station ceased broadcasting and now it's listed as defunct. 1580 is KBLA Santa Monica, Radio Esperanza, 1580 AM. This is a Spanish religious station from multicultural radio broadcasting. 1580, of course, was the original home of K-Day, the first radio station in Los Angeles to play rap music. And they held the K-Day call sign from 1956 to 1991. And as I said, they were the first radio station in Los Angeles to play rap music starting in the 1980s. Kind of like WBLS in New York City was the first station in the country to play rap music. Well, 1580 was the first in Los Angeles to play rap, and that station was known as K-Day. Now that's on the FM side of the dial. That's coming up here in just a little bit. 1600 is KAHZ Pomona, which is Spanish and Chinese programming for multicultural radio broadcasting. 1650 KFOX Torrance, Radio Seoul, as in Seoul, South Korea, Radio Seoul. They air Korean programming from HK Media Incorporated, and rounding out the AM dial is 1670 KHPY Moreno Valley, ESNE Radio. This is Spanish Religious from El Sembrador Ministry. Alright, so that's the AM side of the dial. Now here comes the fun part. The FM side of the dial. 6 more pages of information. So sit back, relax, and here we go. 88.1 channel 201 in high definition. KKJZ Long Beach. KJazz 88.1, America's Jazz and Blues station. FM analog and HD1 is jazz. HD2 is adult standards branded as Unforgettable LA. HD3 is a college radio station known as 22 West Radio. KKJZ is owned by the California State University Long Beach Foundation and is repeated on KKGO 105.1 HD3 Los Angeles. 88.3 channel 202 is KUCR Riverside. This is a college radio station from the University of California, Riverside. 88.5 channel 203 in high definition is KCSN Northridge, Los Angeles, and KSBR Mission Viejo. 88.5 FM, the independent 88.5 FM. FM analog and HD1 is adult album alternative and public radio. HD2 is jazz and HD3 is Latin alternative. And the two stations are owned by separate owners. KCSN is owned by California State University Northridge. KSBR is owned by Saddleback College. They operate a pair of translator stations, K210CH Ventura and K210EU Santa Paula. That's what it says, Santa Paula. Both on 89.9 FM. 88.7 channel 204, KFA channel Big Bear City, California, which is a Christian talk and teaching station from the Calvary Chapel of Big Bear. 88.9 channel 205 is KXLU Los Angeles. This is a student-run eclectic radio station owned by Loyola Marymount University. 89.3 channel 207 in high definition is KPCC Pasadena. 89.3 KPCC, the voice of Southern California. FM and HD1 is news and public radio with news and programming from NPR and additional programming from American Public Media and Public Radio International. HD2 is an alternative rock format which is broadcast from the Twin Cities area on KCMP in Northfield, Minnesota. And I'll give you all the specifics on that station in my upcoming video on the Minneapolis-St. Paul radio market. KPCC is owned by Pasadena City College and owned by American Public Media Group. This station is simulcast on KUOR 89.1 in Redlands. That serves Riverside and San Bernardino in the Inland Empire. KVLA 90.3 in Coachella. And KJAI 89.5 in Ojai. KPCC also operates 3 translator stations. Actually, they operate 5 translator stations. They operate KPCC FM1 Santa Clarita, KPCC FM2, and KPCC FM3, both in West Los Angeles. Also, K210AB 89.9 Santa Barbara, and K227BX 93.3 Palm Springs. 89.7 Channel 209, speaking of the Inland Empire, is KSGN Riverside. KSGN, family-friendly radio. This is a Christian contemporary station from Good News Radio, with a pair of translator stations, one at 88.7 K204GG, Banning, California, and on 89.7 K209AK, Palm Springs. 89.9 Channel 210 in high definition is KCRW Santa Monica, KCRW for the curious. FM analog and HD1 is a news talk public radio format with news and programming from NPR, as well as programming from Public Radio International, American Public Media, and the BBC World Service. On HD2 is Eclectic 24, which plays eclectic music. KCRW is owned by Santa Monica College and is repeated on KCRI 89.3 Indio, Palm Springs, KCRU 89.1 Oxnard, Ventura, KCRY 88.1 Mojave, KDRW 88.7 Santa Barbara, and KERW 101.3 Los Osos, Baywood Park. And they also operate a number of translator stations across Southern California. They operate K207FA 89.3 in 29 Palms, K209CN 89.7 Gorman, K210CL 89.9 Lemon Grove, K215BA 90.9 Beaumont, K295AM 106.9 in Goleta, K225BA 92.9 Borrego Springs, K261AC 100.1 China Lake, that's in southern Kern County up near Bakersfield, K271AC 102.1 Ojai, and K272DI 102.3 Fillmore. So, KCRW's programming is repeated across 5 satellite stations and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 low-power translator stations. 90.1 Channel 211 is KURD Yucaipa, Air 1, Worship Now, and the worship station. This is a Christian worship station from EMF. 90.3 Channel 212, KMRO Camarillo, Radio Nueva Vida. This is a Spanish regional station from the Association for Community Education, Incorporated. Okay, I was about to get off a script there, but I found my page. All right, 90.7, Channel 214, KPFK Los Angeles, Pacifica Radio, radio powered by the people. This is the Los Angeles affiliate of Pacifica Radio, which airs a public radio format and is owned by the Pacifica Foundation. This station is repeated on booster station KPFK FM 1 90.7 FM Malibu and operates 3 translator stations. K258BS China Lake on 99.5, again that's in southern Kern County. Their translator station in Santa Barbara is 98.7 K254AH Isla Vista. And they also have a translator station in the San Diego area at 93.7 K229BO Rancho Bernardo. All right, 91.1 Channel 216 KKLP Paris, California. That's Perris, not Paris. Positive, encouraging K-Love. This is a Christian contemporary station from EMF. 91.5 Channel 218 in high definition, one of LA's most popular stations. That's KUSC Los Angeles. Classico 91.5 KUSC. FM and HD1 is classical music with no additional subchannels. Judging by the call sign, this station is owned by the University of Southern California. And simulcast on KPSC 88.5 Palm Springs, KDSC 91.1 Thousand Oaks, KDBC 93.7 Santa Barbara, and KESC 99.7 in Morro Bay. University of Southern California also owns KDFC 90.3 FM, the classical music station in the San Francisco Bay Area. And wrapping up the traditional non-commercial band on the FM side is 91.9 Channel 220, broadcasting in high definition. That's KVCR San Bernardino. Empire NPR. FM and HD1 is public radio with programming from NPR, Public Radio International, and American Public Media. And they have no additional subchannels on this station. KVCR is owned by the San Bernardino Community College District. Now to the commercial band on FM. 92.3, Channel 222 in high definition is KRRL Los Angeles. Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip-hop. FM analog and HD1 is urban contemporary. HD2 is urban adult contemporary. And then on HD3 is Air 1, Christian worship music. And KRRL airs programming from Premier Radio Networks. Big Boys Neighborhood, which I think is an afternoon drive program, airs on KRRL. It is also the Los Angeles affiliate of The Breakfast Club. KRRL is owned by iHeartMedia. .7 channel 224 in high definition is a trimulcast station. You have 3 separate stations on this one frequency. KYLA Fountain Valley, that serves primarily Orange County, so we're talking like Anaheim, Costa Mesa, Santa Ana, those areas. There's also KYRA Thousand Oaks. I think this signal aims to Los proper. And then there's also KYZA in Adelanto, California. And I think, I forgot where this station is aimed towards, but I think it's aimed towards the Inland Empire, and I'm not sure. Together, that's the Southern California home of Air One, Worship Now, and The Worship Station. FM and HD1 is, of course, Christian worship music. KYLA, KYRA, and KYZA are all owned by EMF. Programming is repeated on KYRA FM1, Malibu Vista, California, also at 92.7. And they also operate a pair of translator stations. K205EP, 88.9 Santa Clarita, and K220FR, 91.9 in Thousand Oaks, which both rebroadcast KYRA's programming. 93.1 channel 226 in high definition is KCBS FM Los Angeles. 93.1 Jack FM. Playing what we want. FM and HD1 is adult hits. HD2 is country, as 93.1 HD2 K-Frog. This is a simulcast of dual frequency country station KFRG and KXFG out in the Inland Empire. And then HD3 is the 24/7 national feed of CBS Sports Radio. KCBS FM is owned by Intercom Communications. 93.3 channel 227 KBHR, Big Bear City, California. 93.3 and 102.5 K-Bear. The Bear is everywhere. This is an adult album alternative station owned by Parallel Broadcasting Incorporated. They operate a translator station in Big Bear City at 102.5 K273CO. 93.5 channel 228 in high definition is the aforementioned 93.5 K-Day. Hip hop back in the day. KDAY Redondo Beach airs to the immediate Los Angeles metro area, while KDEY Ontario airs to San Bernardino and Riverside. FM analog and HD1 is classic hip hop. The station is owned by the Mirulo Group and is repeated on KPWR 105.9 HD2 Los Angeles. 93.9 channel 230 in high definition is KLLI Los Angeles. Cali 93.9. Numero uno for reggaeton y más. FM analog and HD1 is Spanish Rhythmic Top 40 in both Spanish and English. This station is also owned by the Mi Rolo Group. 94.3 is KEB in Garden Grove. KBVA San Fernando. By the way, 94.3 is channel 232 and is also simulcast on KBUE 105.5 in Long Beach. These three stations together are known as Q1A 105.5 and 94.3. They air a regional Mexican format owned by Estrella Radio. So if you look at KBUE airs primarily to Los Angeles, and KBUE on 105.5 licensed to Long Beach. I think that's the main signal that airs to Los Angeles. Whereas KEBN 94.3 licensed to Garden Grove airs primarily to Orange County. So we're talking Anaheim, Garden Grove, Santa Ana. And then 94.3 KBVA San Fernando airs to the San Fernando Valley, north of LA. There's all that. 94.5 channel 233 is KMYT Temecula, Radio 94.5. This is an alternative rock station from iHeartMedia. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through. I just did the 6th page, and I got 3 more to go. So let's continue, shall we? 94.7 channel 234 in high definition is KTWV Los Angeles. 94.7 The Wave, the soul of Southern California. FM analog and HD1 is Urban Adult Contemporary. HD2 is smooth jazz, known as Wave Classics. Of course, smooth jazz used to air on the main station. HD3 is a Persian radio station known as Radio Hamrah. That's Hamrah. Radio Hamrah. KTWV is owned by Intercom. All right. 95.1 channel 236 and 92.9 channel 225 are the same station. 95.1 is KFRG San Bernardino. 92.9 channel 225 is KXFG Manatee, California. Both stations broadcast in high definition, and they're both known as 95.1 and 92.9 KFrog, Southern California's #1 for new country. So FM analog and HD1 on both stations is country music, and then HD2 on both stations is new country. KFRG and KXFG are owned by Intercom, and their signals are repeated on KCBS FM 93.1 HD2 in Los Angeles. So this would give LA that backup country station to go up against KKGO. That's if they have HD radios. 95.5 channel 238, also in high definition. And you'll need an HD radio to listen to it in high definition, obviously. Is the legendary KLOS Los Angeles. 95.5 KLOS, Southern California's rock station. FM analog and HD1 is mainstream rock, and no additional subchannels. By the way, this station held the KABC FM call sign from 1954 to 1971. 95.5 KLOS is owned by the Murillo Group, with a translator station at 98.7 K255BZ China Lake. 95.9 Channel 240 KFS HFM La Mirada. 95.9 The Fish, safe for the whole family. This is a contemporary Christian station from the Salem Media Group. 96.1 Channel 241, so we go back out to the Inland Empire, is KRQB San Jacinto. La Que Buena 96.1. This is a regional Mexican station owned by Estrella Media. 96.3 Channel 242, KXOL FM Los Angeles, Mega 96.3, LA's #1 party station. This is a Spanish CHR owned by the Spanish Broadcasting System. It is repeated on booster station KXOL FM1 in Santa Clarita. 96.7 Channel 244 has a pair of stations, one aimed at the Los Angeles area, the other to the Inland Empire, and both broadcast in high definition. The first station is KWIZ Santa Ana, La Ranchera 96.7 FM. FM and HD1 is classic regional Mexican. You know, you have your classic rock, your classic country, your classic hip hop. Well, this station is classic regional Mexican. And then HD2 is the active rock simulcast of the station we'll be talking about here shortly. And KWIZ is owned by Estrella Media. As for that station that is on KWIZ's HD2 sub-channel, that's KCAL FM Redlands. 96.7 KCAL Rocks. Rockin' the Empire. Their backup slogan is the Inland Empire's Rock Station. FM Analog and HD1 is active rock with no additional subchannels. KCAL FM is owned by SBR Broadcasting Corporation and repeats on KWIZ 96.7 HD2 Santa Ana and booster station KCAL FM1 96.7 Twin Peaks. 97.1 Channel 246 in high definition is KAMP FM Los Angeles. 97.1 AMP, LA's new hit music. Now this is a top 40 CHR on FM and HD1 that's in a spirited competition with iHeartMedia's 102.7 Kiss FM. HD2 is LGBTQ talk, dance, and EDM as Channel Q. And then on HD3 is a 24/7 EDM station called Fire Lane. Now, this is strictly EDM, live EDM mixes, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So again, if you got the radio.com app, check out Fire Lane. It's a awesome station. I listened to that for about 2 hours when I first heard of it, and I loved what I heard. And if you don't have the radio.com app, go ahead and download it. KAMP FM is owned by Intercom Communications. 97.5, channel 248 is KLYY Riverside. Oh, it gets interesting too. 107.1, channel 296 is a trio of stations. There's KSSE Arcadia, that airs to the immediate Los Angeles area. There's also KSSD Fallbrook, California, that airs to northern sections of San Diego County. And finally, KSSC Ventura, that airs areas north of LA, like Oxnard and Ventura. These four stations across two frequencies combine as Jose 97.5 and 107.1. FM analog and HD1 is Spanish Norteño adult hits. And then on 97.5 HD2 is Hispanic oldies. All four stations are owned by Intravision Communications. 97.9, channel 250. KLAX FM, East Los Angeles. 97.9, La Raza. This is a regional Mexican station from the Spanish Broadcasting System, owners of KXOL Mega 96.3. 98.7, channel 254 is KYSR Los Angeles. Alt 98.7, LA's new alternative. FM and HD1 is alternative rock. HD2 is the sports simulcast of KLAC AM 570 LA Sports. KYSR is also the new FM radio home of the Los Angeles Chargers, as all of their regular season games will be simulcast along with flagship station KFI 640 AM, and some games will also be simulcast with KLAC. Alt 98.7 is owned by iHeartMedia, and they also air programming from iHeartRadio, Premier Radio Networks, and Premium Choice. Wikipedia also mentioned the National Football League as one of their affiliates, given the fact that Chargers games will start airing on Alt 98.7 beginning in the fall. 99.1, channel 256 in high definition is KGGI Riverside. 99.1 KGGI, the IE's hottest hit music. FM analog and HD1 is Rhythmic CHR. HD2 is classic hip hop, also known as Fly Nation Radio. This station is owned by iHeartMedia. 99.5, channel 258, KKLA FM Los Angeles. 99.5 KKLA, the intersection of faith and reason. This is a Christian talk and religious station from the Salem Media Group. 99.9, channel 260, is KOLA Redlands. This airs to San Bernardino and Riverside. They're known as Cola with a K. Cola 99.9, the Inland Empire's classic hits station. So this makes it a classic hits station owned by Inland Empire Broadcasting Corporation. 100.3, channel 262, broadcasting in high definition, is KKLQ Los Angeles. Positive, encouraging 100.3, the K-Love for Christian music. FM and HD1 is contemporary Christian music. HD2 is Air 1, which is Christian worship. HD3 is K-Love Classics, which is classic contemporary Christian. KKLQ is owned by the Educational Media Foundation. And they operate 5 translator stations. They also have a booster station, which is KKLQ FM2 Santa Clarita on 100.3. The 5 translator stations are as follows: K216 EM Arcadia, K216 FM Inglewood, both at 91.9, or rather 91.1. K220HC Studio City, that's the translator at 91.9. K224EY San Marino on 92.7. And K264AF Guasti, GUASTI, at 100.7. Now, prior to becoming the new K-Love affiliate for Los Angeles, this was a classic rock radio station known as 100.3 The Sound, and it held the call sign KSWD, as that station was owned at the time by CBS Radio. When Entercom purchased CBS Radio, they decided to sell 100.3 to EMF and flip it to the current contemporary Christian format. The KSWD call sign is now parked on an adult contemporary station in Seattle on 94.1. And I'll give you the details on that station in my Seattle video coming soon. .9 channel 265 is KAEH Beaumont, Radio Zolte 100.9. This is a regional Mexican station owned by Cyber Zolte Corporation. 101.1 channel 266 in high definition is KRTH Los Angeles. K-Earth 101, 70s, 80s, and 90s. FM and HD1 is classic hits. HD2 is the simulcast of KNX 1070 News Radio. And then on HD3 is all Beatles music. K-Earth 101 is owned by Entercom. 101.3 channel 267 is KATY FM Idlewild, California. 101.3 The Mix, the IE's best. The IE's best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. This is an adult contemporary station and the San Bernardino Riverside affiliate of LA Chargers football. They're owned by All Pro Broadcasting. 101.7 channel 269 is KXSB Big Bear Lake. Radio Laser 101.7 FM, the regional Mexican station from Radio Laser. 101.9 channel 270 in high definition is KSCA Glendale. LA 101.9 Puros Hitazos. FM and HD1 is regional Mexican, HD2 is Spanish oldies. This station is owned by Univision and the Euphoria Audio Network and repeats on KSCA FM1 101.9 FM Santa Clarita. 102.3 channel 272 is KJLH Compton. Radio Free 102.3 KJLH. Total Music Expression. And they have like 2 other slogans, but I decided to go with this one. This is an urban adult contemporary station owned by Taxi Productions, ran by Grammy Award winner Stevie Wonder. So yeah, this is his station that he owns. KJLH, Radio Free 1023. 102.5, Channel 273. KGGN, Hemet, California. This is 102.5 Divine Faith, Hope, Community. Backup slogan is encouraging and inspiring every day. 102.5 The Vine is a Christian contemporary station owned by Cornerstone Church, Hemet. 102.7, Channel 274 in high definition is the ever so popular KIIS FM, Los Angeles. 102.7 KISS FM, LA's #1 hit music station. FM Analog HD1 is Top 40 CHR. HD2 is Evolution, which is dance and EDM music. With programming from iHeartRadio, Premier Radio Networks. KISS FM repeats on KVVS 105.5 FM, Rosamond, and on booster station KIIS FM 2, Santa Clarita, at 102.7. KIIS FM is owned by iHeartMedia, and this is the original origin of the KISS FM brand and the flagship station of On Air with Ryan Seacrest. Alright, after all that, we are now down to our final page. 103.1, Channel 276, broadcasting in high definition, is a simulcast station. KDLD Santa Monica, which airs to Los Angeles, and KDLE Newport Beach, this station airs to Orange County. Together they're known as Viva 103.1. This is a Mexican cumbia format on FM and HD1. And in HD2, they gave us a vague description. They just put Spanish in there, so that's what I went with. Viva 103.1 is owned by Intravision Communications. 103.3, Channel 277 is KTMQ Temecula. Q1033, rockin' the Temecula Valley. This is an active rocker from iHeartMedia, which also serves the Inland Empire. 103.5, Channel 278 in high definition is another one of LA's most popular stations, and that's KOST, Los Angeles. Coast 103.5. Feel good, Los Angeles. They also have a backup slogan, helping you feel good. FM and HD1 is adult contemporary with Christmas music during the holidays. HD2 is the simulcast of News Talk 640 KFI. And then on HD3 is soft adult contemporary The Breeze. KOST is owned by iHeartMedia, and they operate 3 translator stations. They operate K234CR 94.7 in China Lake, K280DT Thousand Oaks at 103.9, and K292CR Simi Valley at 106.3. Alright, 103.9 and 98.3 are the same station. 103.9, Channel 280 is KRCD Inglewood. 98.3, Channel 252 is KRCV West Covina. These stations are known as 103.9 and 98.3 Recuerdo. This is Mexican adult hits from Univision and the Euphoria Audio Network. 103.9 Channel 280 KHTI Lake Arrowhead. Hot 103.9, the IE's best mix. This is a hot adult contemporary station from All Pro Broadcasting. 104.1 Channel 281 is KKLM Murrieta. This is the K-Love station for Northern San Diego County. They are a contemporary Christian format and is owned by EMF. 104.3 Channel 282 in high definition is KBIG Los Angeles. 104.3 My FM. More music, more variety. FM and HD1 is hot adult contemporary. HD2 is dance and EDM Pride Radio. 104.3 My FM is owned by iHeartMedia. 104.7 Channel 284 KOCP Oxnard and KQIE 104.7 Redlands. Now, KOCP airs to Oxnard, Ventura, but also goes into Greater Los Angeles, while KQIE is aimed at Riverside and San Bernardino and the Inland Empire. These two stations are known as Old School 104.7. Your old school station. This is a rhythmic oldies radio station from Gold Coast Broadcasting. 105.1 Channel 286 in high definition is KKGO Los Angeles. Gold Country 105, Southern California's country station. And they've got 4 digital sub-channels along with their analog signal. Country music, of course, airs on FM and on HD1. The simulcast of AM 1260 K-Surf, which is an oldies station, airs on HD2. Then 88.1 KKJZ's Jazz simulcast is on HD3. And on HD4 is a classical station known as K Mozart. KKGO is owned by Mount Wilson Broadcasting. 105.7 Channel 289 KXRS Hemet, California. La Mejor 105.7 Más Música. This is a regional Mexican station from Radio Laser. 105.9 Channel 290. Another one of LA's most popular stations and also one of the area's top performing is KPWR Los Angeles. They're known as Power 106. LA's number 1 for hip hop. FM and HD1 is rhythmic contemporary, and in HD2 is the classic hip hop simulcast of 93.5 K-Day. Power 106 is owned by the Mirulo Group. 106.3 Channel 292 is KALI-FM Santa Ana. Radio VNCR, which is a Vietnamese programming station from Multicultural Radio Broadcasting. In fact, this is the only FM property in LA that Multicultural Radio Broadcasting owns. 106.7, channel 294 in high definition is KROQ FM Pasadena. 106.7 KROQ, the world famous K-Rock. FM and HD1 is alternative rock. And in HD2 is the rock of the 80s. That's new wave and classic alternative rock. The world famous K-Rock is owned by Entercom. 107.5, channel 298 in high definition is KLVE Los Angeles. Previously known as K-Love 107.5. That's before they got some heat from the Educational Media Foundation. They since changed the branding of this station to 107.5 Amor. Vive tu Música. FM and HD1 is Spanish adult contemporary. HD2 is Radio Gen, which is an Armenian station. And in HD3 is ITN Radio, which is a Persian station. So you've got Armenian on HD2 and Persian on HD3. KLVE is owned by Univision and the Euphoria Audio Network. And last but not least is 107.9, channel 300, also broadcasted in high definition. That's KWVE FM San Clemente. K-Wave 107.9, your home for worship and the word. This is a Christian music and talk station owned by the Calvary Chapel of Costa Mesa. And that's 9 pages of radio stations, AM and FM, across Los Angeles and the Inland Empire. Now, I'm about to catch a few Z's, and then it's right back to the grind later on today as I start digging the information up on my next market, which will be Miami, Fort Lauderdale. And there's going to be some out-of-town stations from that market as well. Out-of-town meaning West Palm Beach. But tune in for that. In the meantime, sleep fast. This is Big Al. Good night.